Hi folks, this is Danny at Bradley James Classics, and we are bringing you today a very nice example of a Mercedes SLK from 2005. It's a nice hot sunny day today, so that's inspired me to take a walk around video of this very lovely open top Mercedes car. It's a SLK 350, which means it's got a petrol 3.5 engine, 101 brake horsepower. In fact, it's the largest engine they fit in this car without it being the AMG model. So as you can imagine, very good performance, taking you from 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds. But you don't have to drive it like a getaway driver. It's equally as nice just enjoying the roads of Britain. They're a great sports car, really well made. I suspect high spec models like this one will go on to be future classics, I'm sure. But certainly for today, we have her in stock. Having covered 136,000 miles, that does make her available at an excellent price point. Good news is that this car comes with its full service history, and it has always been fully serviced and well maintained. It comes with all of its Mercedes-Benz driver manuals, everything you would expect, 2 sets of keys, etc. And I've got to say, I've spent a little bit of time having a look through the car, and all the cars that we sell, we do what's called a pre-sales inspection just to make sure that everything is working and they're ready to go. I'm going to get up close and show you this car in some detail, and then I'll talk a bit about the specification. As you can see, it's a very, very nice gloss black, and the bodywork is in generally good condition. If I'm being critical, there's a couple of scuffs on the alloy wheels here and there, and they are AMG alloys on here. Recent tyres all round, all in excellent condition therefore. Big vented and cross-drilled brakes fitted on this car. They stop really well, and I do remember from speaking to the previous owner that the car has recently had rear wheel bearings replaced at great expense, because it's not a particularly straightforward job, but I'll be surprised if you'll ever be doing that in its ownership. They've lasted 130,000 miles. Let's talk about the specification, because Mercedes can be a bit mean when it comes to standard spec, and a car that starts off at 36,000 easily turns into a car that can cost 45 or 50,000 by the time you've added all the bells and whistles. And I can't think of much specification this particular one is missing. So for that, I'm just going to have a little sit inside and let me show you what we've got. So for starters, we've got the electric seats, which work with memory modes for different drivers. I'm going to show you this little feature here. You see this fan? You can actually have like a, they call it like an air sock, or it basically blows warm air down the back of your neck when you're driving along with the roof down. How wonderful. It has that, and that works on this button. It's got heated seats, which you really want with these lovely full leather interior. It does have climate control. It also has satellite navigation. It also has Bluetooth. It's got an automatic gearbox. You can put it in a more of a comfort or a sports mode. You can, it's a good quality stereo, and in here you can put further CDs, so 6-disc CD player, and the navigation disc is in here. It also has the cup holders. How do they come out? That's it. They're an extra, believe it or not, and there's a pair of them there. It has this rather attractive sort of dark maple, so not the wood, but sort of a dark, very dark grey. That looks very classy. And as you can see, they do a good job of fitting these cars out. They are very much high end when it comes to all of the materials used. A nice chunky steering wheel. It just is a nice, pleasant, high-end car to be sat in. It drives particularly well. The automatic gearbox means that you can just cruise, and if you do want to put your foot down, you have got the sports mode, like I said, and then you have the ability to drive it like a Tiptronic, where you just knock it over. You can expect to see about 30 miles an hour driving a car like this. If you hit it hard, it's going to be less. If you cruise, it's going to be slightly more. But considering it's a large engine, I think that's quite respectable. Now, in regards to other specification, this does have the Mercedes-Benz fitted carpets. As you would expect, it's got full central locking, and it has got an alarm, and I think I mentioned the 2 keys. So that's a little bit of the interior, and I'm going to sort of show you that now. And I'm going to do a slow walk around the outside, and I'm going to point out anything I find on the bodywork that you might find when you come and have a look at it. So I'd say that front wing is in very good condition, and that alloy wheel is in good nick as well. Not as new, but good nick. I'm walking down the side of this driver's door. I've got a little parking dent here. This rear wing looks good. This rear bumper and the corner's good. I've just noticed it's got parking sensors and twin tailpipes at the back. I'm walking round the other side of the bumper, and the rear boot lid is all very good. They have an aluminium roof on these, which is one of the fastest operating convertible roofs out there. You'll be very impressed how quick it can go up, and it actually can go up while you're driving along slowly. This is the wheel that I've pointed out a bit of minor scuffing to the curbs. Again, I've got a little parking dent here on this door, but this rear wing and certainly the rear bumper's in good order, and similarly a good front wing. This wheel's in good order, and the front bumper, no scuffs. I've got some minor paint chips, as you could imagine, with the mileage on the front, but nothing that looks too devastating. And overall, when you walk around her, she does present very nicely. It doesn't take long to get that roof up, like I said, and in my photograph section I will be showing you what the car looks like with the roof up. But I certainly think it's on a day like this, you have to have the roof down. I'm going to see if I can just open the boot for you, give you an idea of what luggage you might expect to get into one of these. It's a remote opening with a button. Now there's the roof in its down position, and even with the roof taking up the top of that boot, I'm just going to show you underneath here. You see, you've still got a decent amount of space where you could put a couple of crush bags in there for a weekend. But obviously with the roof up, you get a much larger boot space, it goes without saying. And with a big V6 petrol engine, I can assure you under the bonnet there, it's mainly all engine, and it looks very nice, and a very well presented little Mercedes SLK from 2005, 136,000 miles, but a great price point because of the mileage. I think you'll be very happy. No known faults, drives very nicely, and with a very impressive service record. Okay folks, I hope you've enjoyed having a little look around this SLK, and if you'd like to come and have a look, please get in touch with the usual channels. Thank you.